Fujiwara Bittersweet. We are here, an anime club, trying to get our drawings graded, I guess, or our strengths, or whatever. Are you kidding me? Hachan, you're so bad at this. Oh yeah? Show me yours. Now, let's see what we have here. Well, Yuta first. Drawing skills aren't that bad at all. Your ideas come through clearly, but you have some problems with getting the anatomy right. On the other hand, I'm impressed with all the details that you can actually draw. We can clearly see that your character probably has an interesting background just by looking at what she's wearing. Thank you. It's true that I couldn't help but think about what kind of life she has while drawing her. To tell you the truth, I already have her whole backstory in mind. You see, she wasn't destined to be a royal mage at first. She has a rather complicated life before getting where she is right now, and he abruptly cuts himself off. I'm sorry, I shouldn't talk so much. I'm taking up our precious time. Sorry, I was getting carried away. Thank you for your review. Please continue. Don't worry, it's okay. Don't hesitate to talk about it any time. Then Asahi turns to Ichigo. I'm impressed with your skills. You have gaps in anatomy too, but like Yuta, you have quite the imagination for clothes. And you master shadows and lighting really well. You even drew variations of the costume. This is awesome. You make me blush. No, really, your skills aren't half bad. I can't wait to see your progress. Next is Suzuki. Forget it, I don't want to show mine after all. Oh, come on, we need to see your art skills. After some grunting, she finally shows us her drawing. Say something already. Sorry, well, your dragon is not that bad, but it's a mermaid. Yes, mermaid, sorry. Jeez, I knew it. I shouldn't have shown you my drawing. But at least we've established that you're really bad at this, and that thinking about mastering art is hopeless for you this year, so cheer up. Suzuki, don't put it like that. Suzuki, don't take it the wrong way, but with your current skills, I'm not sure you'd be able to draw in the project we have to present. Oh shit, we have a project to draw? Wow, you heard that, Hachan? Good luck. Well, thank you. I was able to figure that out without your help. She's angry. Sorry. Oh, but if it helps, Aya is the worst here. What the fuck? I don't think that's a compliment to me. She seems to be even more hopeless than you. I really want to cry blood because this is so awful. Hey, that was brutal. You're savage. Huh? What did he just laugh? All eyes turned to him with surprise. Sorry, I just sneezed. Looks like I caught a cold. I'm really sorry. I didn't intend to interrupt you. For a moment, I thought you laughed at us. Oh my, of course not. It would be really rude of me to laugh at you. Yeah, it was a sneeze after all, right? Anyway, it seems that Yuta and Ichigo can very likely make some remarkable improvements with some serious training. On the other hand, well, Suzuki and Aya. But wait, I have an idea. Wait, what? Guys, just tell us any of your talents or qualities. I don't know about working solo, but I think I could be a good assistant, doing stuff like inking or something like that. Oh, that's good to know. A second assistant would be really helpful. What about you, Yuta? It's rather difficult to evaluate our own qualities. I'm afraid that I can't really tell you what mine are. However, my mother often tells me that I have quite the imagination for stories. I'm not able to confirm if it's true, though. Interesting. Aya? I really can't think of anything. I don't have any talent or passion or whatever. I feel so useless right now. I don't know. I don't have any qualities or anything like that. Oh, come on, that's not true. You're stubborn. I don't think that's a quality. I think it could be a good quality. You're pretty serious about homework and studies, and you seem to be a well-organized person. And you're kind of open-minded, right? And sociable in an awkward way sometimes, but still. Wow, even Suzuki's trying to help me. I think you can call me Haru now. What, for real? Yes, so don't make a fuss about it or change my mind. Yep, okay. Sorry, Haru. Stop it already. Can we call you Haru too? Sure. What about you then? Games. What? I can make simple video games. I'm a programmer after all. What? You never told me that either. Again, you didn't ask. Being able to code games is cool. It's so cool. Wait, this is awesome. Say, Haru, what do you think you'd be able to make in 5 months? A small visual novel with a bit of puzzle game inside, I guess. Wow, really? I think a small platform would be possible too. You're asking me because you have something in mind, right? The real question is, will you be able to make all the graphics and other resources of a good enough quality in time? I don't know if I took a thumbnail, so no worries, we can totally handle that. I still feel useless though. Tell them how I feel, not quietly. I don't think I'm like that close to these two yet, so I think I would nod quietly. Oh, what? Love points. I know without a word. I feel concerned about my future in this club. It seems like I won't be able to do anything to help them. And as if he was reading my mind, Yuta asked me if I'm upset. I think I'm a bit frustrated because we can't really figure out what I can do here to help you guys. He gives me a warm smile and tries to comfort me. Oh no! No need to worry, really. Don't rush things. It's alright. Are you sure? Of course. Please, don't be concerned about that and just enjoy yourself here. You're so nice. Thank you. I just like seeing people sad, even more so if they're my friends. Are we friends now? This is fast progression compared to all the other 2 routes. When did that happen? And don't forget what we just said. You already have several good qualities. Remember that skills and hobbies come from practice and knowledge. You might not be able to catch up with us in terms of art, but this is an art club. If you keep learning, sticking around with us, I'm sure you'll have plenty of fun here, and maybe even figure out what you want to do. Their words are really comforting. We then start talking more in detail about this project. I didn't even know what a visual novel was before this, but it seems so fun. Really, Aya? So I decided it's a game, a visual novel. I'm kind of excited about being the one getting involved in the creation and not being the one playing for once. A visual novel is fine with me. One day I can be in a game and I can be like, Dad, look. I would be happy to help with this project too. Sounds cool for me as well. Hazuki? Yep. Let's do this then. We start off really enthusiastically, but we quickly discover that things aren't as simple when we're trying to decide who's in charge of what. There are so many random ideas we come up with, but can't agree on. Everything is kind of all over the place. So we don't really know how to proceed after all. It's weird. Why does this sound more complicated than last year's project? It's more or less the same thing, so why? Well, I think because we were only 3 last year. Now that we have more members, the planning and management of tasks aren't exactly the same, so I don't really know how to make this work. Don't worry, I'm sure we'll be able to find a solution tomorrow after a good night's rest. Yeah, you're right. So, time to go home then. Yes, that's all for today. See you tomorrow. I wonder how we can proceed. Maybe I'll try thinking about it more to find a solution once I'm home. The next day after class, time to go to the club. Say, yeah, I was wondering all day today, but you have rather heavy dark circles under your eyes. You alright? Oh, really? I'm a bit tired. I went to bed late yesterday. Maybe you should go home and rest. No, it's okay. I'm fine. Don't push yourself too much, alright? Don't put up with her carelessness. If she gets sick like this, it will be her own fault. Cold as usual, even when we're on first name basis. Once we get to the club, we find Hazuki and Asahi slumped on the table. Well, it's just Asahi who's resting his head on the table, while Hazuki is in fact laying on the floor, facing the ceiling with his eyes closed like he's sleeping. What happened? Are you alright? I'm beat. It was supposed to be just a few hours, but I spent all night at this guy's house. It was a long night. Yeah, go easy on me next time my muscles hurt. Sorry. I was gonna be like, where's Ichiko? Can we have her details, please? Stop that. We were researching what to do and how to start the project all night. Asahi stands up and looks at him apologetically. It's my fault. At first, I wanted it to be just a few hours of research, but for each question answered, there were 5 more new questions. And since I was thinking it would be easier with both of us on the task, we both ended up staying at my place. It's okay, dude. It was just more exhausting than I thought. Hazuki stands up as well, turns to us, and can't help but open his eyes wide while looking at me. Wow. What about you, Aya? Have you seen your face? Let's just say you weren't the only one researching last night. I cleared my throat before handing them the documents I've prepared. I also spent most of the night preparing something for you. For us. It's kind of a report with all my thoughts on what we said yesterday. I try to organize them by topic with headings for it to be easier to track. I also listed out each of your strengths. I know we've already established them, but somehow I thought things would seem clearer when laid out on paper. I paused, remembering that advice of a certain someone yesterday. Then there are a few sections especially dedicated to anime conventions, in which there are noteworthy experiences from game developers on how to manage your project from start to finish, what obstacles we might face, and so on. I saw this. I handed them another sheet, one for each of them. I thought maybe it would be a good idea to create a sort of challenge for each of you. Nothing too big, just a small experiment to see if you can actually work under a deadline. For example, Yuta, you said that people think that you have imagination for stories, right? So I thought that you could try to write something in 1 week. Hazuki, Asahi, try and draw as many sketches as you can about whatever. It could be people, objects, buildings, anything. Then Ichigo will polish them. She'll have 1 week too. Haru, you... They trail off in the middle of my rambling when I noticed that they were all staring at me with their eyes wide. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to order you around or anything. No, it's okay. It's just... Aya, you're awesome. Huh? This is so detailed. It's really impressive. Not bad. Aya, do it. What? Be our project leader. What? No! Why not? You're so well organized, unlike the rest of us. But it's a huge responsibility. And you seem really well suited for it. I think you'd make a great project leader. Hazuki, enough. Don't force her. No, it's okay, but I'm okay with the job since it seems this is the least I can do for this club. But are you sure? What if I fail? Well, if I'm being honest, I'd like you to take us as well. I'd like you to lead us as well. But in the end, it's entirely up to you if you want to take on the role or not. Don't feel pressured to do it. Okay, I see. Leave it to me. Leave it to me then. I promise I'll try and lead the project the best I can. Yeah, that's the spirit. So our adventure is really starting now, huh? I can't wait to see what we'll be able to create. I hope I can live up to their expectations. Hey, I was wondering, how about having our first big outing next week, since it'll be a holiday? For Golden Week. Sounds good. Why not? We should create a group chat for the club. It would be more convenient. A group chat? What's that? What do you mean, Aya? You seriously don't know what it is? Well, I think I've already heard it mentioned on TV and the internet, but I don't really know how it works exactly. Do you live under a rock or something? Show me your phone. Well, it's true I don't really care for tech. Still, I feel a bit embarrassed handing her my phone. Wow, I haven't seen a phone like this in ages. It's the same model as my grandma's. You obviously can't have a chat app on that thing. It'd be ideal for you to buy a new phone, Aya. What? But it's rather expensive, right? Nah, you can get a really nice smartphone for cheap nowadays. I see. Then Ichigo, can you come with me after this to help me get a new phone? No can do. I already have something to do with Hachan today. We have? Yes. Sounds suspicious. Maybe Ichigo just doesn't want to go with me? Well, I guess it can't be helped. It was on short notice, and maybe she really has something to do. Hazuki and I can't come with you either. Yeah, sorry. We can't help it. Sorry for asking so suddenly. Well, I'm free today after club activities. If you don't mind, I can accompany you in your search for a new phone. May I? I gasped a bit in surprise, and I expect him to offer his help. Yes? If it's okay with you, it's okay with me too. Then it will be a pleasure for me to help you. Why is he so sweet for? A few minutes later. Aya? Sorry, but can you wait for me at the school entrance? It has something to do in the teacher's room. I'll be right there after. Sure, no problem. Thank you. Sorry. What if Yuta's in love with the teacher? Kidding. See you. I feel like he has some dark secret. I start walking toward the courtyard with Ichigo and Haru. So, what is this thing we have to do? Nothing. What? I just wanted Aya to be alone with Prince Yuta. What? Ah, so that was your plan. But why? Come on, doesn't it excite you to be in this kind of situation? Think about all those girls who would kill to be in your shoes right now. That's not it. I don't really like it when you plot things like that. No. The words you're searching for are thank you. Ichigo, you really should stop doing whatever you want. Who cares anyway? He offered to help on his own. That means that he's perfectly okay with it, right? Or maybe he did that out of consideration or pity because no one else was able to help me. Haru sighs deeply. She seems rather annoyed. Just go with him already. Are you angry or something? I'm not. But you seem kind of upset. You know what? I'm going to pick out this phone with you after all. What? Why? Be quiet and don't ask. Interesting. Oh, Yuta is coming this way. I'm leaving. See you, girls. Yeah. Well, wait, Ichigo. Damn, she's fast. Yuta's already here. Sorry it took a bit longer than expected. He looks at Haru a bit surprised. Ichigo isn't with you? She had an emergency and left. I'm going with you too. I see. He slightly bows and I can't help but feel a bit awkward because of his polite behavior. Some people are starting to whisper while glaring at us. Yes. Now stop being that formal. It's embarrassing. Shall we go? Sure. We start following Yuta and finally arrive at the electronics district a few minutes later. It's obviously way smaller than my previous town's electronics street, but it seems to have more or less the same things in the stores. After entering the first store, we decide to split up and search for a good bargain since I don't have much money. Yuta heads straight for the back of the store. He seems to know what to do. My eyes follow him for a moment before I turn to Haru. Haru seems to have already been looking at me. When she catches me looking, she turns away immediately. Is it just me, or has she been acting a bit weird since earlier? Yo, Haru loves us, alright? She's just taking care of us, you know? I don't know, maybe she finds Yuta fishy. So she's like, I'm not letting this happen. But anyway, this is where we're gonna end for today's episode. I'm quite interested with this dynamic of these two, because Haru is the next character that we go after Yuta, so Anyway, thank you guys for watching today's episode. Stay beautiful, and I'll see you guys in the next one.